Hello, and welcome to the December edition of AISD-TV News. I'm Jessie King.
And I'm Kayla Jones. I can't believe that the semester is already over.
It did go by fast, especially with the Thanksgiving holiday and the 2 ice days.
Yes, that was nice, but come June 5th and 6th when we have to make up those days, you won't be thinking that.
True. Well, let's start off the newscast with Wood Elementary's Spring Creek Family Night. Students in Miss Duff's and Miss Day's 2nd grade class, along with Miss Winkle's 3rd grade class, were recognized for having the most participation in this event.
Barnett Junior High held a Veterans Day program on Monday, November 11, 2013 in honor of all U.S. veterans. The program featured U.S. Marine Corps First Sergeant Watson Robertson, Barnett U.S. History teacher, and Barnett Parent Sergeant Miguel Martinez, U.S. Army retired. Robertson and Martinez explained the meaning of Veterans Day and told how the military can provide many opportunities for success in life.
Duff Elementary also honored veterans from their families and community as well by putting their names on stars and placing them on a wall of honor in recognition of their service. The Duff 3rd graders sponsored the project and learned about different military branches. Also at Duff Elementary, the Student Council held its annual canned food drive. Pictured here with the students is Tilly Bergen from Mission Arlington, who picked up over 1,500 cans. Mission Arlington also made it over to Larson Elementary to pick up more cans from their Student Council-led drive. Fitzgerald Elementary Student Council also participated in a canned food drive supplying Mission Arlington with boxes of cans and turkeys.
Speaking about Fitzgerald Elementary, they held an Engineering with Dads evening. More than 100 dads came to this event with their children and had fun building a roller coaster while learning the concept of science. That's not all that went on at Fitzgerald. Families also participated in Reading Restaurant, where they received a free book, read together, and had pizza that was served by their teachers, who were their waiters.
UTA Science Ambassadors recently visited Ellis Elementary for an evening full of electrifying experiments for science behind the magic. Here's 1st grade teacher Monica Daniel and 4th grade teacher Rebecca Dorsey fired up with excitement. Ellis students and teachers had a great time.
Newcomer Center teacher assistant James Williams saw a presentation of a 3D printer. He wanted one, but learning they were very expensive, he found out he could buy parts and build it himself. After many months of putting pieces together without instructions, he plugged it in and it worked. He told Principal Mark Strand about it, and Mr. Strand encouraged Mr. Williams to bring it to school for show and tell. Everyone enjoyed the 3D printer. Now we have a report from Amaje Clements, who is at Gunn Junior High. Amaje?
Today I am here at Gunn Junior High School and they are hosting their annual career day. They have everyone here from tattoo artists to publicists to people who work for TCC and nonprofits. Take a look.
Black and salmon is one of my favorites too.
I've covered dozens of Super Bowls. I've covered NBA championships and Stanley Cup finals and NCAA collegiate football championship.
So the way those fish got put there is Texas Parks and Wildlife went and bred them at maybe Athens Fish Hatchery and came here and put them into the lake so you could go fishing at Lake Joe Pool or Lake Arlington.
Moselle McGee from the FBI. Shonda Poster, Sports PR and Broadcasting.
The best questions that I've got is, do you deal with athletes? Do you deal with celebrities? You know, what kind of travel do you do in the job? All kinds of great questions from the students today.
Denise Wilkerson, nonprofit organizations. I had a chance to talk to Chris Bowie, a General Motors environmental engineer.
I do environmental engineering here at our Arlington assembly plant. So I work on keeping the plant clean, better for the community around us.
Yeah, what's your favorite part about coming out here to Gunn for Career Day?
I always love coming to Gunn and a lot of other Arlington schools. It's fun to be with the students and get their minds turning on what engineers and other careers do so they can start preparing for college.
Is this your first time here?
It's not. I've actually been for several years.
So you've been coming back.
Yep,
Is that
yep,
good?
That's great.
Okay. Lance Smith, a tattoo artist. The Hair Place, hairstylist.
It would probably be letting them know how great of a job I have and giving them the opportunity to hear what we get to do on a daily basis.
Don Lemon for welding, and Andre Carter, aerospace engineering. Reporting at the swamp at Gunn Junior High, I'm Amaje Clements.
Thanks, Amaje. Recently, Bailey Junior High Student Council officers traveled to San Marcos for the Texas Association of Student Councils Middle School Leadership Conference. They joined hundreds of other student councils from across the state for 2 days while learning how to lead more effectively. They held sessions about fundraisers, community service projects, keynote speakers, and Czech Stop Kalashes were also major highlights of the trip. Pictured here on the back row is STUCO sponsor Patrick Hubbold, Victoria, Isaac, Annie, Bailey, and teachers Taylor Everett and Mallory Tech. On the front row is Taryn, Kaylee, Texas Association of Student Council Director Terry Ham, Emma, and Faith.
The November High School Student of the Month is from Lamar High School sophomore Chloe Bass. Chloe is a fantastic student who has always pushed herself with the most rigorous of coursework. She has been in all pre-AP core classes and has committed to the Biomedical Sciences Career Prep coursework. She has already been recognized by Baylor University as a top soccer recruit and has been invited by many universities across Texas for visits as they are currently pursuing her for her academic as well as her athletic abilities. Her most impressive quality is a strong commitment to service learning. She just recently returned from a week in Kenya, Africa, for the purpose of helping to build homes for disadvantaged families. The school board recognized Chloe at the November 7th board meeting.
December's High School Student of the Month is from Martin High School, senior Rachel Sindrick. Rachel is involved in multiple activities at Martin, including theater, show choir, chamber choir, and also serves as historian on the student council. Rachel was part of the student council team who fundraised and delivered over $6,000 contribution directly to West High School in West Texas that is still recovering from the horrific explosion which destroyed their school. Rachel was awarded at the December 12th school board meeting.
The Pantego Cops for Kids program raised over $1,000 worth of school supplies for the students at Swift Elementary. During the months of September and October, motorists who were stopped for a violation in the town of Pantego had the opportunity to receive a warning with the promise of donating school supplies to our students. Now we have Anna Hernandez, who has a story about the Arlington Education Foundation. Anna?
The Arlington ISD Education Foundation recently handed out grants to educators. These grants are designed to encourage, facilitate, recognize, and reward innovative and creative instructional approaches to the accomplishment of program objectives. The Education Foundation supports our district in many ways and provides these grants to help support programs that would not be funded otherwise. The foundation operates 2 funding cycles, this one and one in spring. The recipients are Mary Jane O'Halloran Bean, Arlington High School librarian, for her virtual library recreational reading materials. $5,000 will go to the purchase of ebooks and digital audiobooks. Garcia Carson at Gunn Junior High received $4,800 for her Gators 24/7 Expanding Opportunities. The money will be used to provide the technology to enable economically disadvantaged students access to programs and softwares through a school-provided tablet with Wi-Fi access to work independently during and after school. Susan Jarrett at Remynse Elementary had her project Assessing Quicker with Clickers for $3,600. This project will enable first grade teachers at Remynse Elementary to poll students during class to assess progress and, based on their responses, tailor lessons to specific students' needs. Luke Longacre, theater teacher at Seguin High School, received $1,000 for his mentorship theater project. This project will use theater and discussion to promote leadership, engage communities, and cooperative learning in both our students and younger ones that the high school already mentors. A big thanks to the Arlington ISD Education Foundation for your continued support of our district. This is Anna Hernandez reporting.
Thanks, Anna. I know those teachers were very happy about getting their grant funded. Barry Elementary School participated in this year's canned food drive to donate to the Tarrant County Food Bank. They collected 1,097 cans and dry goods.
Lamar High School wrestlers volunteered at Mission Arlington on Thanksgiving Eve. They served their community by handling 4,000 turkeys donated for families in need.
Students and sponsors from the Bryant Elementary CIA Character in Action group recently volunteered at Mission Arlington. School counselor Magda Fleming, pictured on the right, and some students helped families in our community pick out and wrap gifts from the Mission Arlington Santa store. Second grade teacher and counselor intern Ashley Harmonson, pictured on the left, noted that this is one way our students have to put community involvement into action.
Matthew L., a 4th grade student at Swift Elementary, was selected plus 10 other students to be part of the Dallas Cowboys Play 60 team for being passionate, compassionate, brave, uplifting, and trustworthy. 5 character traits valued by the Salvation Army. They had lunch at Valley Ranch with the Dallas Cowboys and the next day attended the Thanksgiving game against Oakland Raiders. Matthew participated in Cowboys player introductions and was present on the field with Salvation Army officers during the singing of the national anthem. I bet he won't forget that Thanksgiving Day.
6th graders at Remynse Elementary go one-to-one with Chromebooks. Every 6th grader at Remynse will have access to use as their own Chromebook. A Chromebook is similar to a laptop, except it has no hard drive and can only be used with an internet connection. The Chromebooks will help every class to collaborate, communicate, and to demonstrate creativity and critical thinking skills. Bailey Brown has more on this story. Bailey?
Arlington's ISD Instructional Technology Department and Assistant Superintendent of Technology, Chad Branham, recently surprised a few campuses when they awarded TI grants to some lucky teachers. TI stands for Transformation Through Innovation, and this program was developed for instructional leaders ready to transform classrooms into models for innovative learning environments for today's digital learner. Some schools that received grants were Ashworth Elementary, whose digital differentiation proposal outlined a well-defined plan for implementing Chromebooks and iPads into the learning environment. Butler Elementary will receive a Chromebook for every 6th grade student to use in meaningful tasks which enhance problem solving and critical thinking skills. Corey Elementary will receive a classroom set of iPads that will not only provide more learning opportunities for the campus, but will be used in a parent technology education night in which students take the lead and teach their parents. Farrell Elementary has an innovative approach for use of their set of Chromebooks for their 4th grade. They will focus on student-centered collaborative learning using multiple applications, and the computers will allow students to actively engage with other classes and the world around them. Moore Elementary proposal was for a collaborative learning center, which will replace the hardwired computer labs that are set up in rows to 6 stations that will provide flexibility in teaching and learning. Piercy Elementary 5th grade team has a plan for seamless integration of technology to empower students to be proactive about learning, problem solving, and technology troubleshooting. They will be getting a set of Chromebooks for their students. Remynse Elementary students will have opportunities to design and invent using their 3D printer and design software. Short Elementary will receive iPads to help their fine arts program to stimulate creativity and motivation. Students can write compositions, research composers, and practice rhythm patterns. Owsley Junior High will be videotaping historical reenactments, allowing students to learn real-life skills such as editing sound and video while bringing historical events alive. Young Junior High will be implementing problem-based learning through workshops and Chromebook stations to teach students how to think critically and creatively. Shackelford Junior High and Lamar High School have teamed up to provide a safe space for students who are investigating topics such as programming design, stop-motion animation, and robotics. They will receive Wii's, iPad minis, Chromebooks, and kits for circuits and robotics. And finally, Bowie High School is doing a program called Bioinformatics. There, students will be digging down into the genetic makeup of an organism and isolating one gene. Then, they will use their findings to add to the scientific community. Congratulations to all of our TI grant winners. For AISD-TV News, this is Bailey Brown reporting.
Thanks, Bailey, for that report. On Saturday, November 16th from 9 to 11 a.m., over 350 students, teachers, and administrators in partnership with local community members met for the annual Bowie Gives Back Community Service event. Educators and community service members led groups of 30 to 40 students on designated routes through the neighborhood and on the Fish Creek hike and bike trail, cleaning up litter and passing out information related to school community relations. The event has grown over the years from an original group of 40 students in 2007 to the current effort of hundreds. Bonnie Bilodeau from the Countryside Community Watch Group and Marvin Sutton from the Manhasset Community Watch Group regularly assist the high school and the leader of the event, Assistant Principal Dr. Keith Johnson, in this effort to energize the community and create a stronger bond between the school and local neighborhoods.
The Bailey Junior High 7th and 8th graders representing AVID, Speech Club, National Junior Honor Society, and other groups recently teamed up with Carson Cares organization to participate in the Season of Giving event. Students volunteered their time and service to fill Operation Christmas Child boxes and Thanksgiving baskets for Mission Arlington. And now it's time for sports with Caleb Smith.
What's up, guys? It's basketball season, with the girls having started district play last Tuesday. Current standings in 3-5A are Bowie, Lamar, and North Crowley, all with records of 2-0. Martin and Weatherford split a game 1 apiece, and Arlington Pascal and Sam Houston are yet to win a game. And in 4A play, the Seguin Lady Cougars easily beat Mansfield Legacy and Red Oak to sit at the top in their district standings. Boys basketball start district play this week. AISD-TV Sports will be at the January 10th meeting when the Lamar Vikings take on the Martin Warriors, so you can look forward to that match. We would like to congratulate Coach Rhonda Onley and her Bailey Junior High 8th grade volleyball squad who claimed the 2013 Volleyball City Championship without a single loss. The Gunn Gator 8th grade football team won the Arlington City Championship this year. In 2013, the Gators outscored their opponents 388-16. Gunn beat Barnett in the city championship 47-8. Congratulations to Coach John Key and your Gator team. Bowie High School athletes Jasmine Holman and Kevin Hervey just signed their letter of commitment to Division I schools. Jasmine will be playing basketball at the University of the Incarnate Word in San Antonio. Kevin Hervey will be attending UT Arlington playing round ball with the Mavericks. Both student athletes received a full ride scholarship. Congratulations, Jasmine and Kevin. Awesome news about former Lamar Lady Vikings volleyball player Ashley Elrod. Ashley, who is now at Northwestern State University, was named the Southland Conference Freshman of the Year and was named to the Conference Championship All-Tournament team. Great job, Ashley. Also, I would like to congratulate Martin Warrior defensive end Myles Garrett, who was named the winner of the 2013 Tom Landry Award. Garrett is the second straight Warrior to be finalist for the award, following running back Kyle Hicks last year. Garrett is also the first defensive player to win the award, which has been given to the best high school football player in North Texas since 2010. Martin's athletic director, Bob Wager, said Garrett will make this award very, very proud down the road. Myles Garrett is difference maker next year for the Aggies. When I talked with Myles, he said when they were announcing the award and they said from Martin High School, everyone around him just lost it. He said he was speechless. Congrats again, Myles, on this distinguished honor. Lamar High School's Eric Sullins was selected for the City of Arlington Student Athlete of the Month for November. Eric has earned honors in 2 sports. First team All-District 3-5A in football and a district championship in track and field, the discus. For the month of December, Bowie High School's Brant Cook was selected for the City of Arlington Student Athlete of the Month, and he is a track and cross-country athlete. Now on Friday, January 3rd, there will be district basketball games being played, so come on out and root for your school. For AISD-TV Sports, I'm Caleb Smith, and I will see you in the stands.
Thanks, Caleb, and welcome to the news team. I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday break.
But remember, school starts back up on Tuesday, January 7th, so don't forget.
From all of us here at AISD-TV News, happy holidays. I'm Jessie King.
And I'm Kayla Jones, and we'll see you next year.